Good morning, everybody. Will DuPree, once again here in the KXAN live studio. We thank you for watching our stream this morning. And I know a lot of you want to find out the latest information about power outages. We are going to touch on that. Unfortunately, I do not have good news to share at this time. Austin Energy is warning that outages will likely last through today, and they are saying possibly longer. We'll touch on that here in just a moment, but I just wanted to give you all that little bit of an update that Austin Energy posted on social media this morning. But I also want to bring in our meteorologist, Mark Peña. Mark is joining us here in the studio with an updated look at our forecast. Mark, what we're seeing out there right now are some pretty treacherous conditions out on the roads.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a round of freezing rain overnight, and of all the types of wintry precipitation, freezing rain is the absolute worst because it comes down as a liquid and it just coats everything and freezes on contact. So the snow that we got on Sunday, the round of ice that we got last Thursday is now completely covered now in an additional layer of ice this morning. So it's making for treacherous road conditions out there. Let me quote what the National Weather Service is saying as far as this goes. They're saying a very dangerous icing event is ongoing and travel is extremely discouraged this morning. A crippling ice event is ongoing this morning and shaping up from a travel standpoint to be the worst of the winter events that we've experienced so far in the past week. Again, and that's because of that freezing rain. You know, with the snow, it came down very light and fluffy. Travel was discouraged then, but you were at least able to somewhat drive on it. But as we've been seeing with our TechSite cameras, it looks like everybody's in for the long haul right now, Will. So that's good news there.
Yeah.
If you did have any plans to travel, I know yesterday the sun came out. People were kind of coming out of their houses and trying to, experience a little bit. You're not going to want to do that today because now sidewalks are coated in ice, roads are coated in ice. Icicles are beginning to form and they're breaking off. So that's another hazard that we're dealing with here that could become deadly. We really need to urge people, on top of the energy crisis that we're dealing with right now, stay in your homes. Temperatures are forecast to get above freezing today. So that's the good news. A gradual warming trend is going to take place, but temperatures go back below freezing tonight, and that's going to refreeze everything that melted again.
Yeah.
So
what I've seen, and I will note that everybody is who is watching on my walk to work this morning, since I'm only staying a couple of blocks away, a lot of the trees are bending even more because of the ice that fell and accumulated and froze on the leaves. So that is another potential hazard,
Absolutely.
Not only from falling risk onto you if you were out and about in your neighborhood or something or walking down the sidewalk, but there's also a risk for power lines because that extra weight just brings everything down.
Yeah, ice, it weighs significantly more than most people think, and that's why so many of our trees are weighted down right now because it's hundreds of pounds per square inch, I want to say.
Yeah.
And when you have trees that branch out in every which direction, you multiply that out and it's hundreds, maybe if not thousands of pounds weighing down on these trees. And once again, this is just another sucker punch for us because we've already just been dealing with such a crisis already. And now we've got, once again, as I mentioned, the worst type of wintry weather overnight. So really just need to harp on staying indoors because, again, if you get outside, slip and fall, you can't be guaranteed that an ambulance is going to be able to come right away because the roads are, what National Weather Service is saying, near impossible to drive on this morning. So really just it's just, again, a sucker punch
yes,
at this time.
And Austin Travis County EMS has long said for the past few days that they are responding to lots of falls because of the ice, and it is difficult for them to respond in the first place because of the volume of calls, but secondly, because the roads are in such poor condition. So we would urge anybody that's out there or wanting to go out today, venture out in your vehicle, please keep that in mind. If you have to go out, go incredibly slowly. Mark, I do want to update people before we talk a little bit more about what Austin Energy is sharing. Let's go through the forecast. As you said, there is another system that's going to be moving through, even though we're going to see temperatures warm up just a bit through the rest of today.
So today temperatures warm up into the mid to upper 30s, So that's going to overall begin to a slight warming trend, a slight melting trend as well. Overnight, though, temperatures go back below freezing, and we're looking at lows in the 20s. And unfortunately, that's right around when our next and final potential system is on its way. Good news here, though, since yesterday, models have been trending for this next round to be more southerly than what it was originally. Yesterday, we were looking at another band of snow overnight directly over central Texas. This is tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., and you can see basically central Texas is not out of the woods. You see Gillespie County to Blanco County, Hays County tomorrow morning. If this model pans out correctly, you could be waking up to some snow falling from the sky tomorrow. And that's at 6 a.m. You notice temperatures in the mid-20s. If you advance, Will, to the next graphic, you see that by 10:30, it's right on the border here. You see that it expands in coverage to the east. So now we're looking at Caldwell County, Bastrop County, maybe even parts of Fayette County dealing with some snowfall. And again, temperatures at this point, 10:30 in the morning, right around the freezing mark. So this could be falling as snow. It could be falling as a wintry mix again. This model wants to go for snow. But as we advance to the next graphic here, this is by tomorrow night. Everything begins to clear on out, and we're looking at clearing skies overnight. And Friday, temperatures should be back above freezing, and the sun should be out. But again, this model for this next round of wintry precipitation, you see how close that is. A slight trend to the north by 20 miles would put that snowfall here in Austin again. A slight trend to the south would make it mainly San Antonio region. And again, it's so unfortunate that we, have to say that we hope somebody else gets it. But at this point, we're all just kind of hoping for the best for our particular areas. And if this situation pans out, the best scenario would be that it stays farther south and out of central Texas.
Yeah, and again, there are winter storm warnings in effect for our area.
Right, and that's the other thing too. Yeah, you see every county here you see shaded in pink now, so that's pretty much along Highway 281, Gillespie County to Llano County, and points to the east is still under winter storm warning, and this is going to be through tomorrow evening. So that's actually been extended from when it was issued yesterday. When it was issued yesterday, it was from 6 p.m. Tuesday night all the way through today and through 6 a.m. Thursday. It has now been extended till 6 p.m. tomorrow night. So National Weather Service is being cautious here, right? So we want to make sure that people are staying prepared for this potential final round of wintry weather. We just want to make sure that you are staying prepared as well. We're not out of the woods just yet, but we're going to be watching this very carefully because, again, a slight alteration of 20 miles, even 10 miles, is going to, give snow to Hays County, southern parts of Travis County, So, yeah, we're watching this very carefully.
And as always, you all will be tracking the latest models that are coming out and getting those updates out there to people, so please stay with us for that.
Absolutely.
Additionally, I want to share at least some hopeful news about where the temperatures are going to be heading in just a few days. I wish we were zooming past the next two to get to at least Saturday because we're seeing those temperatures going back well above freezing at that point.
Right. The overall trend, as I mentioned, is a slight gradual warm up. You see temperatures still in the 30s today and tomorrow, and that's good because that means during the day, melting will occur. It'll be slight and gradual at first, but melting will occur as temperatures go above freezing. But the bad news is, though, you notice that all the way through Friday night into Saturday morning, temperatures go below freezing every night. So any melting that does occur now through Friday has the potential to freeze over yet again every single night all the way through Friday. And even then, this snow, once temperatures go up into the upper 40s on Friday, the upper 50s on Saturday, the snow doesn't just melt instantly, right? It's a slow, gradual process. I expect snow to be on the ground, especially in parts of the area that are in the shade most of the day. We're still in winter. We still have a very low sun angle. There's parts of Central Texas that stay in the shade all day long. And so until we get possibly around this time next week, I would expect for there to still be snow on the ground, still be ice on the ground. So, but the silver lining, as you were mentioning, at least temperatures go above freezing, and we can slowly kind of get out of this nightmare.
Try to climb out of it for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, well, Mark Peña is going to stick around for a little bit. We'll come back and touch on the forecast
Absolutely.
again in just a moment, but I do want to share some information with you all about what is being put out there, at least this morning, by several different entities, including Austin Energy. So let me bring up this tweet really quickly so you all can see what they are posting and what their update is at this time. If you take a look here, this was shared just about 7:30 this morning. This is their update. It says right here, due to the ice storm, we are now in 2 emergency events. Number 1, we still have outages to help maintain ERCOT's electric grid. Number 2, though, the ice storm is now causing more outages throughout our service area. It continues. What to know this morning for everybody out there. If you've had power during the controlled outage, you could be impacted by this ice storm. Customers who have sustained outages should expect outages to continue until the situation improves. And here's the information that I know is not going to be welcomed by a lot of you out there. Customers should be prepared to not have power through today and possibly longer. Be careful of downed tree lines and downed power lines at this point, again because of that ice accumulation, weighing them down, bringing them down, causing them to fall. And for anybody out there that is experiencing prolonged outages, customers need to prioritize their family and their safety. There are warming shelters in Austin, and we'll talk about those again here in just a moment. But if you need transportation there, please call 311 here in Austin. Capital Metro, as well as the Austin Police Department, are going out to provide rides to people that need to be sent to one of these 4 warming centers. And let me pull up really quickly again. If you take a look right here, here are the 4 ones that we know about right now that have been shared by the city and the county. The Palmer Event Center, 900 Barton Springs Road here in Austin. Mendez Middle School at 5106 Village Square Drive here in Austin. Northeast Early College High School at 7104 Berkman Drive in Austin. And then finally there, Del Valley High School at 5201 Ross Road. We'll go back to these tweets, and I'll just reiterate again, Austin Energy has posted about an hour ago that customers should be prepared to not have power through today and possibly longer. And they're saying this is because there's 2 emergency events happening. One, there are still outages to help maintain ERCOT's electric grid. These are mandated outages for the public utility, and additionally the ice storm is causing more outages throughout our service area. So some of you who may have had power, that ice may have led you to lose it this morning. Additionally, I want to highlight a tweet from TxDOT. They're saying right here earlier this morning that avoid travel if possible. Again, this was about 5 o'clock this morning, but conditions have not gotten much better. Freezing rain in the Austin area. Crews continue to keep roadways passable for first responders, essential workers, and those with critical needs. If you must travel, take it very slow, stay safe. I know a lot of people have been demonizing ERCOT because of the situation that is here, and they are sharing another update about 15 minutes ago or so. They're saying right here, we know this is hard. We continue to work as quickly and safely as possible to restore power. We gained some megawatts overnight, but are back to 14,000 megawatts of load shed. That means mandated outages to try to ease the burden off the grid. Lost East DC tie imports due to Midwest power emergency. So there were issues in the Midwest that have led to the situation we again find ourselves here. So that's just another wrinkle in what we're sharing at this time. ERCOT is saying that we hope to reduce outages over the course of the day. We will, of course, keep following that. Another tweet to bring up, Austin Bergstrom International Airport. They had said yesterday that they would like to resume flights hopefully by 1 p.m. this afternoon, given what weather conditions might be there. And as of 8:30 this morning, flights at Austin Bergstrom International Airport are still planned to resume later today. With winter weather still in the area, please check with your airline for the latest flight status updates before heading to the terminal, as we do anticipate some delays and cancellations. Keep that in mind if you have a flight booked today. Lago Vista Police, they shared this just about a half an hour ago, talking about RM 1431. That is some treacherous conditions right there. You definitely do not want to be traveling on that, or if you do, you need to go incredibly slowly this morning. Again, the police are saying, though, you will not get to your destination. Stay home, stay safe. Again, sharing that picture right there. Pflugerville Police putting out a tweet not long ago about the latest weather conditions, sharing this one from the city of Pflugerville itself. Update on road conditions. Roads are still icy. If you must drive, check drivetexas.org for current conditions and drive slowly. If you haven't already, subscribe for emergency text alerts by texting the Pflugerville Police Department, or rather by texting PFPD to 888-777. And finally, I do want to share that Austin Independent School District has also opened up some of its campuses to serve as warming centers for people. And these are the locations, and some of them are for those experiencing homelessness, I will note. But the latest that have been added as warming centers are these two right down here. Lee Elementary School at 3308 Hampton Road. That's open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. to any families that need access to warmth. And then Murchison Middle School at 3700 North Hills Drive, same hours, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., open to any families that need access to warmth. So if you all would like more information about the location of these warming centers and cold weather shelters, we do have this story right here on our website. As you see the headline, Warming Centers, where to find a warming center across Central Texas, and we are continuing to update that in case there are any additional ones added to the list, but right now these are the ones that we can share at this time. Circling back now and bringing in meteorologist Mark Peña. Mark, if you can just kind of give people an update about what the conditions are right now and what's to be expected today.
Yeah, so overnight we got a sucker punch again. Straight up, we got freezing rain, and that's one of the worst types of wind shear precipitation. If we had that event on its own last night, that would be crippling for us here in Central Texas. But the fact that it's on top of a layer of snow, on top of a layer of ice, is again just salt on the wounds at this point. Freezing rain occurs whenever there's a warm layer in the atmosphere and temperatures are below freezing at the surface. And so as this precipitation falls throughout the sky, it melts in that warm layer, and then it freezes on contact here at the surface, which is, and then it just coats everything in a layer of ice. It weighs down our trees, it weighs down our power lines. So on top of the electricity crisis that we're dealing with, we're getting normal power outages that we would normally see with an icing event like this. So again, you do not want to be out in this. Yesterday the sun came out and it was nice and pretty. You wanted to go outside and take pictures. You're not going to want to do that today. Everything is coated in ice. So that's sidewalks, that's your cars, that is our streets. It's everything. And if you slip and fall, or if you God forbid, you get into an accident, you can't be guaranteed that somebody's going to be able to help you right away. So we just really need to urge you to stay inside. Now, bad news out of the way. Good news is temperatures are above freezing here in Austin, and they're going to gradually get above freezing across all of Central Texas today. So melting will slowly begin to happen today. But look at tonight. Temperatures crash back into the low 20s and even into the overnight hours Thursday and even into Friday. So even though temperatures go above freezing every day now through the next 7 days and beyond, we're still going to be seeing refreezing happening every night through at least Friday. And it's not until the weekend where we see temperatures well above freezing and staying above freezing even in our overnight hours. And the thing with such a strong storm system, snowstorm that we saw like this, the ice and snow isn't going to melt away instantly when temperatures go above freezing. This is going to be a long duration melting event. We're going to easily have snow on the ground through at least this time next week. Good news is, though, that it'll be mainly in the shady spots under trees, behind buildings that are in the shade a lot. Our roadways should begin to become passable by the weekend. But until then, really just need to urge people to stay inside. Falling icicles is going to be another thing that we're going to need to watch out for because they're beginning to form and they're getting really big. Yeah. And they're going to eventually begin to snap off. And again, that's just one more hazard to look out for today.
Yeah, we've seen a few viewers send us pictures of some incredibly long icicles hanging at their homes. I just want to share, within the last few moments, we had an update from Austin ISD. So a warming center location has changed at one of its campuses. So this is what their tweet says. It says the shelter at Northeast Early College High School has now moved to Webb Middle School at 601 East St. John's Avenue due to a power outage. As you can see, they're dealing with that issue too. It's not just homeowners out there. So the district is saying if you need shelter in the northern part of the city, please go to Webb Middle School there. Again, at 601 East St. John's Avenue. Another tweet they followed up and said, Lee and Murchison are now open as warming centers until 9 p.m. They open their doors at 9 a.m. These facilities will serve as places where people can go to seek warmth. So if you do need that, please make your way there carefully. You can also call 311 to get hopefully a ride from either Cap Metro or the Austin Police Department. They are working through that to provide access so people can get to these particular facilities. Mark, I'm sorry to interrupt your look at the forecast, but I want you to bring up again what is expected tomorrow morning, because we're expecting another round of this to come through.
Yeah, it's a very tricky forecast because our short range high resolution models typically do really well with events that are within 24 to 48 hours. And this high resolution model that we have for tonight's event are in big disagreement. And so that's why it's going to be very tricky, because usually by now all models are locked in. But with this particular event, they're still disagreeing. And it's the potential for another round of wintry precipitation tonight. Here's what we're looking at for tomorrow morning. You notice that this is Thursday at 6 a.m. You can see snow beginning to enter the southwestern parts of the viewing area, so Gillespie, Blanco, Hayes County. You'll notice temperatures across the board are below freezing, so this would be falling as snow for us here, okay? If you can advance to the next slide for me, Will, you can notice that 10:30 a.m. You notice Austin still out of the potential for that snow, but it does expand in coverage to the east. So now this includes Caldwell County, Bastrop County, Fayette County, maybe even southern parts of Lee County. And this particular model is the only model that shows it getting into our area. Every other model shows it farther south, mainly a San Antonio and points to the south event. But with these models, and then you'll notice, by Thursday, tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, we're looking at clearing skies, temperatures in the upper 20s, maybe even some lower 30s out there. Now, like I said, with these high resolution models, they typically have a pretty firm grip on what's going to happen, but with so much disagreement, this event moving slightly to the north would bring snowfall to the Austin area. If it stays to the south or even moves farther south, then that's going to be mainly out of our area. But we don't want to lower our guard on this, because this would be just, again, another sucker punch. Because even though temperatures go above freezing today, if that were to come through today, it would come as a rain. But it comes tonight when temperatures go back below freezing, and so we're looking at the chance for another round of winter precipitation. And at that point, well, I mean, I don't know how much more we can handle at that point. But the good news is that after tomorrow, with firm confidence, we can say that temperatures begin to go above freezing, and even by the overnight hours, by the weekend, we're looking at lows in the 40s. So that will be a continuing melting event, right? Day, night, we're going to see melting happen. But until then, today, tomorrow, and Friday, we'll get melting during the day, but then it refreezes overnight, every night through at least Friday now. So still not out of the woods, but the light's there. We're all looking at it. It's getting bigger. We just need to make it there. And we'll make it there together if everybody just stays indoors, stay hunkered down, stay warm.
Yeah, and I will say that a lot of people were noticing that many more businesses that were in downtown Austin in particular, because the circuit has not been affected here due to the critical infrastructure like Del Seaton, like the alternative care site at the Austin Convention Center, those kinds of things. People, at least businesses and some of those buildings down here, had followed the order that the Travis County judge put out there yesterday, saying that businesses, if it's unessential lighting, they have to turn them off, including sports arenas. So that's a better thing. I will say that we also just got an update from the Austin Fire Department, and I'm just having a look at this for the first time right now. As of from noon yesterday through midnight, this was the breakdown of the types of calls they had. Regarding collisions, they had 20 that they worked during that time period yesterday. For wires arcing or going down, there was just 1. For public assist, there were 30. For alarm activation, there were 95. There were 3 fires that Austin Fire Department responded to. And then get this, 511 calls for broken water pipes. We have gotten numerous emails from people that have experienced broken water pipes and have seen some pretty devastating things happening at apartment buildings and homes. And this is on top of many hundreds of other calls that they were responding to in the days leading up and during those different time periods. So again, 511 broken water pipe calls yesterday from noon through midnight. We will continue to reach out to Austin Fire Department to see what their latest numbers are. But right now, it seems that broken water pipes are the biggest issue, followed by alarm activation and assisting people in the public. And there have also been some collisions out there on the roads due to the conditions. I have yet to see one vehicle pass right there. This is Mopac at Shoreline Drive. You can see this is from the Texas Department of Transportation camera. And for good reason, Mark. People need to stay off the roads if at all possible.
Right. Yeah. As we mentioned earlier, we got freezing rain last night, which is of the different types of wintry precipitation. So that includes freezing rain, sleet, snow. Freezing rain is the absolute worst because it comes down as a liquid and coats everything, and then it freezes on contact. So it coats everything, right? And then the weight of that ice is extremely heavy, more heavy than you probably imagine, especially on big surface area objects like trees, right? They sprawl out in every which direction, and then it gets coated in ice, and that's why you see them weighing down. On top of the energy crisis that we're dealing with as far as usage, now we're dealing with what would typically happen in an ice event, and that's that these trees are weighing down on power lines, and then they're causing them to snap, right? So on top of that, we're dealing with what we would normally see from that. Like you mentioned, we haven't seen a single car here on Mopac, so that's good news there. So I'm really hoping that people are heeding the warnings, staying inside. But if you do have to venture out, assume that every road is covered in ice, because it probably is at this point, okay? You're going to want to take it extremely slow, okay, and drive. I don't even want to tell. Drive just incredibly slow.
Yeah.
Right. And again, just assume that every road is covered in ice, because again, it probably is. And again, if we would have just gotten the freezing rain last night and that had been it, that would have been bad on its own. But the fact that it's on top of the layer of snow, which is on top of the layer of ice from last week, is just a sucker punch. So lots of bad news there. But what I want to start kind of harping on is some of the good news now that we're starting to see. Temperatures, we're going to be above freezing today, so we are going to see some melting. So hopefully with that, the freezing rain that fell last night will begin to melt, okay? Bad news is it freezes overnight again, okay? But tomorrow, temperatures get even warmer, okay? So then there's more melting going on. And then by Friday, we're out of the woods completely. Sunshine comes out, temperatures are in the 40s. We'll see one more freeze Friday night and into Saturday, but then after that, temperatures stay above freezing night and day. So that's good. That's going to be a melting event that will take place. I'm trying to think of everything that I wanted to say, but I'm beginning to.
So much to touch
there's
on
so
at this
much
point.
to. Yeah, at this point, my brain is fried. Stay indoors. Conserve your energy if you have it. Dress in layers. One thing that I read was that you don't really want to be wearing big, insulated, heavy outdoor coats while you're inside, because that will keep you warm. But then when you shed them, and especially if you don't have power, then you could possibly go into shock with how high your temperature is, and then it come crashing down whenever you take it off. So what we need to do is dress in multiple thin layers. So multiple long sleeve t-shirts, maybe on top of a sweater, followed by more, because you want them to be small layers so where you can find that balance, so that when you take off just one layer, you're not going to see your temperature come crashing down. Okay, so
that is good advice for sure.
Yeah, and something, again, we don't deal with this,
No.
so a lot of this is stuff that all of us here have had to reach out to friends, meteorologists in the north, and be like, hey, help us out. What do we do? And thankfully, everybody's been helping us and to try and spread this information. Another thing is the carbon monoxide. Those have been going through the roof as well. If you need to charge your devices in your vehicle, make sure that you don't do it in a garage where you could be poisoned by carbon monoxide, right? Because that can happen. Make sure that you can at least have some ventilation going throughout your garage so that you are charging safely, but also not having to risk poisoning yourself, okay? Another thing too is that if you have a fireplace and are burning things, make sure that it's actual firewood and not any kind of furniture that might be treated with chemicals, because again, that smoke, you could inhale it and you could run the risk of poisoning. So lots of information, lots of stuff that we don't deal with here. So hopefully we're just trying to spread this information, get the word out as much as we can. Another good news, the Arctic air that we were dealing with single digits, that is now out of here. We are still cold. We are still going to see temperatures below freezing, But those single digits, the below zero wind chills, that is a thing of the past. So again, trying to find the little silver linings here to kind of spread out there.
I know that is appreciated for people to any kind of bit of good news
Right.
to hang on to right now is what we need. However, I will say that if you all are just joining us, there's quite a few of you still watching on our Facebook feed, and we do appreciate that. But again, there at the bottom of your screen, Austin Energy is warning that outages could last through today, and now they're saying possibly longer.
Right.
We bring that tweet that I showed a little bit earlier, and I know that a lot of you may have already seen this, but we're going to share it one more time because this is very important. So if you take a look right here, this is the latest update from Austin Energy that came at about 7:30 this morning. Due to the ice storm, the public utility is saying we are now in 2 emergency events. Number 1, they are still having outages to help maintain directives from ERCOT to maintain the electric grid. And then number 2, the ice we saw that came and fell overnight into this morning, the ice storm, excuse me, I've been talking so much, my voice is giving way, but the ice storm is now causing more outages throughout our service area. Their tweets continue. What to know this morning: if you've had power during the controlled outage, you could be impacted now by the ice storm. And customers who have sustained outages should expect outages to continue until the situation improves. And then this one is the one I hate to share for everybody. Customers should be prepared to not have power through Wednesday and possibly longer. Be careful of downed tree limbs and down power lines. There was an update to these warming centers that were shared out. One of the locations has changed at this time, so I'm going to pull up that tweet really quickly. Again, the shelter that was at Northeast Early College High School has moved to Webb Middle School at 601 East St. John's Avenue due to a power outage. If you need shelter in the northern part of the city, please go to Webb. Additionally, Lee and Murchison are now open as warming centers until 9 p.m. So just keep that in mind. If you're in the northern area here in Austin, the warming center has moved from Northeast Early College High School to Webb Middle School there at 601 East St. John's Avenue. Mark, while we are close to wrapping up our stream for everybody out there, I will note that ERCOT is holding a briefing for reporters at about 11 a.m. We are working to try to stream that for everybody that might be able to watch it on Facebook or our website or our app. So please bear with us about that. Again, a briefing from ERCOT at about 11 or so. We're working out the details about how we can share that with all of you. So just stay with us. Mark, before we go, is there anything you'd want to add for people out there to keep in mind today?
Stay inside. Stay inside and know that we are watching and closely monitoring the chance for another round of winter precipitation tonight. After that, we are in the clear. We can say that with almost absolute certainty. After tomorrow, we will be in the clear. We will start to see clearing skies and temperatures above freezing. By Friday, we'll have one more overnight freeze Friday and into Saturday. But you notice that with the 7-day forecast, 40s for highs on Friday, 50 to near 60 by Saturday, and then 60s from Sunday and beyond with overnight lows of the 40s. So we're going to see some melting today, with overnight freezing again today, tomorrow, and Friday. But by then, we're going to be seeing enough melting that we'll be able to get back out on the roads and start to restore everything, because again, we got hit with another round of ice last night, and that causes problems all on its own. But the fact that we've already been dealing with issues with our electricity is why probably Austin Energy is saying prepare to be without power again. Dress in light layers. Don't throw on your big insulated coats while you're inside, because you run the risk of going into shock when you shut it off. And stay safe.
Yeah, all right. Well, Meteorologist Mark Peña, we appreciate you joining us for this long to share the latest information. And I will tell you all, everybody out there, we will be jumping back on here as often as we can with updates. We just wanted to handle this for just a little bit. And again, we are expecting a briefing from ERCOT at about 11 o'clock. So you can join us back here again for a stream. We're working out those details again to put it out there and share it with all of you. So just stay with us. Everybody, please stay as warm as possible. Our thoughts are with you for those of you who have been dealing with power outages for almost 2 days now. We hear you, and we are working to provide the latest information for you. As soon as we know it, we'll put it out there. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here throughout the day with other updates. I'm DuPree. That's Mark Peña. Take care, everybody.